We seek to compel, motivate, encourage faith voters to stop the reelection of Donald Trump for the common good, using faith, hope, and love to bring about a change on Election Day. As a part of that effort, on Fridays, we come together to pray for a change in the president, and barring that change in him, for a change in the presidency. You can find the full text of this prayer in the description, and this video is available on Facebook and on YouTube and on the votecommongood.com website if you'd like to share it. You can also find all previous weeks' Pray for the President installments on that website as well. Please share this widely and join with us, if you would, as we pray for a change in the president. This week's prayer is rooted in passages from the New Testament book of Ephesians, chapter 4. They read, "I urge you to live a life worthy of the calling you have received. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Therefore, each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor. Do not let unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ has forgiven you." Maybe you can see why we selected this passage for the content of our prayer for the president this week. So please join us as we pray for a change in the president for the common good. The prayers are structured in 7 parts for use daily for the next week if you'd like. Prayer 1, be humble and gentle. Gracious God of all, we ask for a spirit of gentleness from this president. We know that gentleness is not weakness, and we pray that he would know this as well. It seems evident to many of us that this president resists leading with a spirit of humility. So we ask for humility and gentleness in him for the common good. Prayer 2, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Gracious God of all, we ask for a spirit of patience from this president. We know the call of every leader is to care for people in ways of love. We pray that he would know this as well, and that he would recognize the importance of his role in providing steady, caring leadership, not flippant, erratic statements and behavior. We ask for patience from him for the common good. Prayer 3, make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Gracious God of all, we ask for a spirit of unity from this president. We know the power a leader has in our country to bring people together for acts of greatness and generosity. We pray that he would know this as well, and that he would understand his role as president not as a divider, but as a wise leader who can draw the nation's spirit of peace together. We ask for unity from him for the common good. Prayer 4, put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor. Gracious God of all, we ask for a spirit of truthfulness from this president. We are well acquainted with his lies, distortions, and exaggerations. We know the damage that comes from leaders who traffic in falsehood. We pray that he would take seriously his responsibility to speak truthfully to us, his neighbors, and fellow citizens. So we ask for truthfulness from him for the common good. Prayer 5, get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Gracious God of all, we ask for a changed spirit in this president. We witness his hostility toward those who question him. We hear him calling people derogatory names. We listen to him spreading slanderous accusations against citizens of this country. We know that we are all harmed when leaders devolve into bitterness, anger, and malice. We pray that he would be rid of all of these for the common good. And prayer 6, be kind and compassionate to one another. Gracious God of all, we ask for a compassionate spirit from this president. We assign great respect and influence to the office of the presidency and expect him to use that role to set a positive example. We see this president, though, acting arrogantly when he does not follow protocols of social distancing and wearing a mask in public, which are designed to keep us all safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. We pray that he would live and lead in kindness and compassion for the common good. And prayer 7, forgiving each other, just as Christ has forgiven you. Gracious God of all, we ask for a spirit of forgiveness in us for this president. We have seen his personal failures in fulfilling his role as president. We have witnessed his antipathy toward the better angels of our nature. We have grown frustrated with his dismissal of acts of humility and patience and truthfulness and kindness. We know the power of forgiveness. We pray that he would also know the power of forgiveness and will seek your forgiveness and change his ways for the common good. Thank you for joining us for our Friday prayers for the president at Vote Common Good. If you haven't already, go to our Facebook page and join us there. You can follow the page and go to our website, and you can add your email address and you'll receive regular emails from us. And if you're so inclined and able, we would very much appreciate contributions. We are a nonprofit organization doing all that we can to bring faith, hope, and love for a change on Election Day. We would cherish your participation with us. So thank you for being part of this prayer today, and may we all live in a country where our president leads in a way that's honorable, loving, caring, compassionate, and good. And until that day, we will continue to work, we will continue to pray, and on November 3rd, we will vote for common good. Thank you.